Imagine you are on the ground. It is the middle of the night, total darkness. You cannot see anything, and you definitely cannot hear anything above the wind. But miles above your head, something is watching you. It sees your body heat. It sees your vehicle engine. It sees the weapon in your hand. And then the sky starts raining fire. Welcome to the world of the AC-130J Ghostrider. This is not just an airplane. It is the most heavily armed gunship in history. They call it the Angel of Death, and for good reason. Today, we are going deep inside this beast to understand why it is the ultimate weapon of modern warfare. Most fighter jets fly fast and drop bombs quickly. They zoom in, drop a payload, and zoom out. The AC-130 does something completely different. It loiters. It stays there. It performs what is called a pylon turn. The pilot banks the aircraft to the left and flies in a perfect circle around a target on the ground. This allows the guns, which are mounted on the left side of the fuselage, to fire continuously at a single point. It creates a cone of fire that nothing can escape. Let's talk about the firepower, because that is what makes this machine legendary. Look at the size of the weaponry inside this cargo bay. This isn't a machine gun you hold in your hands. This is the 105mm howitzer. To give you perspective, this is a field artillery cannon. It is designed to be towed by a truck and fired from the ground to destroy bunkers and tanks. But the United States Air Force decided to mount it inside a pressurized tube flying at 20,000 feet. When this gun fires, the recoil is massive. It pushes the entire aircraft sideways. You can see the crew working in the back. This is not an automated video game. These are real airmen physically loading massive artillery shells by hand. It is hot, it is loud, and it is incredibly physical work. They are known as aerial gunners, and they have one of the hardest jobs in the military. They have to move heavy munitions while the plane is banking, dealing with turbulence and G-forces, ensuring that the beast stays fed. But the 105mm cannon is just the heavy hitter. The Ghostrider is also equipped with a 30mm GAU-23A autocannon. This chain gun is like the surgeon's scalpel compared to the hammer of the howitzer. It is incredibly precise. It can put a round through a specific window of a building from miles away. The combination of these two weapons allows the crew to escalate force. They can suppress a small squad of enemies, or they can level an entire compound, all without changing their flight path. Now you might be wondering how they even see what they are shooting at. The AC-130J is known for its sensors. It essentially turns the night into day. The operators on board are looking at high-definition thermal imagery and synthetic aperture radar. They can track moving targets through smoke, through fog, and through complete darkness. The phrase, "you can run, but you'll just die tired," was practically invented for this aircraft. If the sensor operator locks on to a target, there is almost zero chance of escape. One of the most critical aspects of the Ghostrider is its endurance. A fighter jet might run out of fuel in an hour or two of intense combat maneuvering, but the AC-130 is built on the airframe of the C-130 Hercules, a cargo plane famous for its rugged reliability. It is designed to stay in the fight for a long time, and thanks to aerial refueling capabilities, its range is theoretically unlimited. As long as there's a tanker in the sky, the Ghostrider can stay on station, protecting troops on the ground for as long as it takes. This persistence is what makes it so beloved by ground troops. When Special Forces, Navy SEALs, or Army Rangers are pinned down in a dangerous situation, the sound of an AC-130 engines overhead is the most beautiful sound in the world. It means that the enemy is about to have a very bad day. The communication between the pilots, the sensor operators, the gunners, and the troops on the ground is a symphony of destruction. It is precise, calculated, and devastating. The J model, the Ghostrider, is the latest and most advanced version. It replaced the older Spooky and Spectre gunships. It has better engines, better avionics, and a precision strike package. This means it can also launch guided missiles like the Hellfire or the Griffin, giving it even more reach and accuracy. It acts as a sniper in the sky, capable of taking out high-value targets without causing collateral damage to the surrounding area. However, operating this aircraft is dangerous because it flies relatively low and slow compared to supersonic jets. It creates a large target. It operates primarily at night to stay hidden from visual detection, but in an era of advanced anti-aircraft missiles, the crew relies on advanced countermeasures and electronic warfare systems to stay safe. Every mission is a calculated risk. The crew knows that they are a priority target for the enemy, but they go anyway because they know their mission saves lives. Let's look at the coordination required inside the fuselage. You have the pilot and co-pilot flying the plane, but in the back it is a hive of activity. The combat systems officer manages the mission, the electronic warfare officer protects the plane, and the gunners keep the weapons singing. It is a team sport. If one person fails, the mission fails. The level of training required to operate in this environment is elite. These airmen train constantly to ensure that when they are called upon, they do not miss. The visual signature of the AC-130 firing is iconic. From the ground, it looks like a laser beam of light connecting the sky to the earth, but that beam is actually a stream of tracer rounds. For every tracer you see, there are several other bullets you don't see. The psychological impact on the enemy is profound. Often, just the presence of a gunship overhead is enough to make the enemy stop firing and retreat. It is the ultimate psychological weapon. In conclusion, the AC-130J represents the pinnacle of close air support. It combines the brute force of field artillery with the high-tech precision of modern sensors. It is a flying battleship, a guardian angel for friendly forces, and a nightmare for anyone standing against it. As technology evolves, we might see lasers or other directed energy weapons added to its arsenal, but the core concept remains the same: overwhelming firepower delivered from the sky, precise, persistent, and terrifying. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the AC-130. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more military analysis. We'll see you in the next one.